Come on, there we are. There we are. You're alive. Okay, everybody, hello. Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni G. I'm doing a call-in show. I think this Christmas is so different from Christmases in the past or even holidays in the past. And not everybody celebrates Christmas and not everybody looks forward to the holidays. Some people, they don't have those connections because they're not in their home state or just for whatever reason, they're not having the same connections as other people or being able to celebrate in the same way that other people are being allowed to celebrate. Some parts of the world are still completely shut down where other parts are completely open. So I just want to say today's show is going to be casual, hopefully. Not too much drama, hopefully. Well, it depends on who calls in and what they say. Hey, somebody just checked in on Facebook, sending you some love. It's kind of far from me, so the print is small. The camera's kind of far from me, and the print is small, so I can't read your name. But I'm pretty sure it's Liz. I think. Okay. Thank you for checking in. I'm going to be taking callers, answering questions, making Christmas connections, and doing clearings today. So the number to call in is 844. No, wait, let me check that. Hold on, folks. The number to call in is 845-277-9131. 845 277-9131. Okie dokie. Now, the first thing I want to do, we're coming to the end of the year, and I just want to thank everyone who has supported me, not only this year in this very different year, but who has supported me since the beginning of my journey. And it's quite a new journey. It was a new journey for me. So there are so many people, but Joanne has shown up for every single event and has helped me so much in every single event. So thank you, Joanne. I love you so much. And Jess is like my soul sister, my ride or die. She supports me in my personal life in ways I can't even begin to wouldn't even begin to share here. But Jess, thanks for that. Now, this show is worldwide, and a lot of times I don't get the opportunity to thank everybody who listens in. So everybody in the US, obviously, I have a lot of very, very loyal fans in the US and Canada that I just absolutely love and adore. And I get to thank them quite often because they call in, and I have that opportunity to thank them. But some of the areas I haven't been acknowledging, I just want to really quick say thank you to Brazil, the people in Brazil, Chile, Norway, the United Kingdom, Spain, France. That reminds me of Laurent. Laurent was on my show, Create a Life You Love. He's a tattoo artist from France, and he did tattoo artistry in Japan, and now is actually in my area. And he's amazing. His work is absolutely amazing. I wish I could remember the name of his tattoo place. He's worth the drive. If you live nearby, he's so worth the drive if you like skin art. France, Germany, Poland, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Turkey, Egypt. That one surprised me. Thank you, Egypt. Cambodia really surprised me too. And this next one, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I want to apologize in advance if I am pronouncing this wrong. Myanmar, Vietnam. Yeah, hey Vietnam, what's up? Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, Mexico, lots of people in Mexico. Thanks, Mexico, for all of your support. Colombia, I'm going to be there soon. If you want to say hi while I'm there, please drop me a line. Let me know. I'd be happy to connect. Japan, which I spent 3 amazing months in Japan in another life that we don't talk about here. Singapore and Tunisia. And there was but those are like, that's so amazing. So thank you so much for everybody for all of that support. I also want to thank everyone who's supported my journey as an author. So I have 7 books now. Holy cow. For a girl who cannot really use grammar, like the punctuation, and I think it's called punctuation. See, how do I have books? I don't even know what it's called. Like punctuation, like knowing where commas go and such. For a girl who can't do that very well, thank God for my niece, Jordan. Oh, I just adore my 3 nieces, Jordan, Gianna, and Kessie. They're my heart. Thank God for my niece, Jordan, and my sister, Yolanda, who graciously edit my books. It's the best. So here's one of my books, What If? A Transformational Journey. This is a great book to do as couples, as a family, as, oh my goodness, just on your own. It's amazing. There are all these what if questions in here, and then you have space to like ponder that question, and then how would you answer that question? Like, and it's designed to change the way you look at the world and everybody in it. Now, every single one of my books is channeled. I don't take credit for any of them because, well, that would be wrong because I channel all of the books. These 2 books are about messages from heaven and poetry. So this is my latest one, and some of them that I wasn't ready to put in this one ended up in this one. But both of them are called Channeled Messages from Above because I'm not really creative when it comes to titles of books. I'm not. So both of these books have very insightful channeled poetry and messages in them. And in this book, there were poems I could not get through. Like, it took me 3 or 4 times of trying to self-edit, which epic fail on that, by the way. To get through them before I could just like read through the whole thing. And again, because I'm channeling, it's not like, the stuff comes through me, not from me. So thank you. There's links. I have an author page on Amazon that just cracks me up. It cracks me up because I would have never in a million years thought I would even write a book, let alone 7, and have an author page. Okay, again, if you want to call into the show and ask a question, connect with a loved one, just say hi and chat for a minute. I made the show an hour today because I wasn't sure how many people would want to connect today. So the number is 845-277-9131. And the phone lines are open. I'm going to be hitting the phone lines in a second. And I'm going to be going back and forth between this screen right here, which is Facebook. And I love you guys. And I see, hey, Kiki, I recognize your name, so I can read that. I think that's Pamela, Kiki. Kiki. Amy. Hey, Amy, what's up? Amy's an amazing acupuncturist. She teaches acupuncture. And then I think it's Zidam. I'm so sorry, Z. I'm just going to call you Z because I do not want to say your name horribly wrong. And so hi, everybody. And to those I've missed that I didn't get to say hi to, hi. So hang out with me today for the next however long, for 48 minutes that we have left. And here's why. I'm going to be doing lots of clearings. Yeah. These clearings are very powerful. We're going into a new year, and I think that with this new year, it would be amazing if we could go in with new perspectives, new ways of looking at things, new ideals about how we want our year to be, how we want our life to be moving forward. So I always like to start off every show after I ramble, like I just did, with a clearing. So I'm going to go into what should we clear today? Who does anybody on the Facebook have a clearing they would like me to do, or anybody on YouTube? Hey, Jules. Hey, Jules, how are you? And again, I'm not able to really zoom in and read all of the things. Yeah, money. Love you, Amy. Okay, girl. We are. I think this is how it's done. Okay, everybody. Thank Amy Huey, Hugerich, actually. Thank Amy. We are going to start off with a money clearing. And you know what? I'm just doing it, Amy, because that was not even on the top of my head for today's show. So kudos to you. Javier. I think that's how I pronounce your name. Hey, thanks for checking in. Don't leave. We're about to do a clearing to bring wealth to us, to bring money to us, to open up those floodgates. So I'll do the clearing today. And I just want to say that what you might notice is that the way you think about money changes, but more. Oh my God. Yeah, Amy. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Here we frigging go. And usually I swear on my show, but they've been using it for WSCS, and I really can't swear for my TV show. I probably sorry, but we're going to clear the, okay. So first, here we go now. Okay. So I'm so excited about these wealth clearings. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, it's safe and comfortable for us to have wealth. And I like the word wealth. It's safe and comfortable for us to have wealth and large amounts of money. Okay. We're going to clear that. And instantly I feel it right here, which is the heart chakra, which is also the next clearing we're going to do because, hey, we're here. It's Christmas. It's safe and comfortable for me to receive. So for those of us watching, rewatching, I'm getting an absolute no on that. So we're going to start clearing that. And I really feel energy when we clear not only my energy, but your energy. You're welcome. So it's safe and comfortable to receive is clearly something that is, I love when I fall apart on my show. Oh, it is something that is clearly a strong clearing. Holy, hey, Shelly. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It's safe and comfortable for us to receive. We're going to just start clearing that. I can barely talk. When I get nervous, I just start ridiculous laughing. Oh my God. Okay. And I think, no, feel, believe, thank you for the like. I think, no, feel, believe, I deserve wealth. And I'm getting a no on that. So, hey, let's clear that one too. Now, if you're just joining in, these clearings are going to work for you too. We're clearing, bringing in abundance, wealth, money, opening up those doors, those floodgates. We're clearing, I don't really like receiving, being able to safe and comfortably receive. And the other one that I just did, you can listen to this show now and it will help you. You can re-listen to this show as many times as you'd like. Now, I am airing this on Blog Talk. So if you would like to call in, and I'm going to start taking callers in a minute. The number is, hey, Jules, I'm going to flip over to Blog Talk so that I can give the number out one more time, 845-277-9131. If you want to ask a question, if you just want to say hi, if you want to make a connection, come on, call in. I'm here for you today. Hey, JF. Hey. Amber. I'm trying to make sure I'm catching everybody on Facebook and on YouTube, and we're going to go to callers now. So while I take callers, stick with me, folks, because whatever people are calling in to talk about or to what's it called, to ask a question about or to connect with, I also will do clearings on that. So there are more clearings to come for sure. And I want you to know that I'm normally on, and I'm going to be doing my shows this way from this moment forward, like on Facebook, YouTube, and Blog Talk. And I typically do my show every Monday at noon for 30 minutes, but this is a special Christmas call-in for folks. And I am going to go to the first caller, and the first caller is boom, 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 boom. All right. 334. So,
Hi.
Hey, where are you calling from? What's your name?
I'm calling from Alabama. My name's Kiki.
Hey, Kiki, how are you? You're there.
Hey.
You're there. Thank you for calling in. How can I help you today?
Yes, ma'am. Merry Christmas to
Oh,
you.
yeah. Hey, everybody. Wait, hold on, Kiki. Hold on.
I'm open to receive whatever.
Okay, just 1 second,
Ma'am?
Kiki. I'm so sorry, everybody. Merry Christmas. And if you celebrate Hanukkah or whatever, happy Hanukkah. I'm doing this Christmas show. I never said that. So thank you so much. Kiki, you annual thing today?
Yes, ma'am. Because earlier this year, I asked about love, and that didn't come through.
Well,
I just want to know what spirit has for 2021.
So part of the reason that a lot of the love stuff isn't coming through is obviously some of the things going on around us, and people are not going out and being about the way they typically would be. So having said that, the next thing I'm going to say to you, Kiki, is this love interest is coming in, but I do feel like I'm going to say this, and not everybody always loves this answer. If you want the right person, you have to be the right person. Okay, so if I want A, B, and C, I better be showing up as A, B, and C, because if I don't, I'm getting X, Y, Z to show me, to be in my face about what I need to fix about me, because everybody, family, friends, partners, are showing us what we need to work on in ourselves. So part of this, Kiki, is you know what you want. You don't have a problem knowing what you want. You're 100%. I know exactly what I want. But 2 things are coming in, and girl, do not shoot the messenger, and I love you. So before I say this, one thing is, and women do this all the time. We know what we want, but we sometimes feel like we're going to settle because we think there might not be anything better out there for us. We might see we might see something out there that's better with somebody else. And then our head, we go, oh yeah, but that's because they're this, and this, right? So we need to know that we deserve better, that we're the prize. We are shining, brilliant beams of light. We are stars. Not, we come from light. We are light. We're the caretakers. We are that prize to men. We're the balance of them. And we don't see that in ourselves because we've never been nurtured that way. So the first thing I want to do is, it's safe and comfortable for you to be in a healthy, loving relationship. Now, this isn't only for Kiki. It's for anybody listening and anybody re-listening. And we're going to clear anything stopping or blocking a healthy, loving relationship. And then we're going to go into, you think you deserve what you want in a partner. And I get a solid no on that. So I'm going to clear that. And I'm going to tell you things that happen in our life with past relationships, with family. They show us a pattern that we start to believe in. But this is one thing I want to say. It's all a mind game, right? As children, we never, like, when we were 16, like most of us thought, oh, I don't care. Like, there's so much out there. I could have any, not arrogantly, but oh, there's all these people, right? And as we get more mature, what we start to go, there aren't as many good ones left. There aren't a good one for me. All these little things that we might say. So we're going to just continue to clear this for you, Kiki. And the other thing that I'm getting in for you is January and February are going to be pretty good months. Okay. They're going to be pretty good. Now, the one thing that I am getting is that it's time for you to, like, they're literally showing me you dropping like a bag, a handbag, but they're saying it's time for you to drop the baggage. It's time for you to let go of all that didn't work out and to move into what can work out. So for you, everybody listening, everybody really re-listening, I'm going to do, we've let go of the past. I'm getting a solid no, so I'm going to start clearing that. Now, if you feel like breath, if you feel anybody listening, re-listening, breath, cold, hot, pressure, light, or nothing, it's working. Believe me, if your intention is to be in the space where this stuff is gone, it's working, trust me. And it might be working on such subtle levels deep down that you're not even aware it's working yet. Okay. Anyway, Kiki, I hope this was helpful. And I want to say your grandma, I hope it's your grandma. She says hi from heaven, and she wants you to know she was a Fuller woman. Okay. Whoever this is, an auntie or a grandma, she wants you to know, she's watching out. She's watching you. And she's watching out for you. And you need to always remember you're divinely cared for. You're divinely protected. They are with you all the time. And they're not the same now as they were then. Like everybody in heaven, once we transition, and I've had a couple near-death experiences, so I can speak to a little bit of experience here. Once we leave our physical body, and we're not even ascending yet, we feel no pain. And believe me, the last time this happened, I was in tremendous pain. Oh my God, it was so painful. I didn't realize this at the time, but we feel no pain whatsoever. And we go into this state of pure love because the physical body is gone and the ego is gone, because the ego exists within the physical body and the needing to protect the physical body and like the mind. Oh yeah, I have to go back to that whole thing about the mind. So, okay, first this. So they're in heaven and they want you to know that they are working to help you move forward. And this year can be a year where you make really good strides, where you, I'm hearing craft, like you pick up something, like not a literal craft, but like a skill, a trade, and you perfect it for yourself and you really take off in it. And just know that there's something coming in, and as soon as you see it, you're going to go, I want to do that. I want to do that. That's for me. You're going to have this feeling inside of you. And once you decide you're going to do it, they will move heaven and earth to make sure it can happen for you. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And Merry Christmas to you and your children.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go to the next caller. So really quick before I hit the next caller, I just want to say that the mind, the mind is this beautiful, amazing thing that we have that really can go either way for us, okay? We can be in this space where we are completely in the right mind, where everything is going well and we feel amazing and everything is good. Or we can be in this space where we are in, let's just say, not the right mind, where we have all these negative thoughts and patterns and beliefs that come in and they repeat. And anything in the mind that was put there by us. It might have started with something somebody else said or somebody else did, but we accepted it. At some point before this negative thought, whether it be about ourselves or somebody else, before it came in, we never thought it was never something that we ever considered. Like maybe with our first partner, we would never know about rejection or heartbreak. And then once they break up, all of a sudden we know, like in our mind, it's like, oh my God, this can happen. And I better be careful. And there starts that mind talk, that pattern, that habit, whatever we want to call it, that puts us in that space of a negative mindset, of a pattern, habitual thinking, or whatever we want to call it, that says, now I have to watch out for this. Where we can look at that incident, even if we didn't see it this way the first time, now we can see it this way and say, you know what? That was such a beautiful lesson in learning what I do want and what I don't want in someone. And yes, it might have hurt, but you know what? All pain goes away. I don't care if it's physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. All pain goes away eventually. It might take a minute, but as long as you're willing to let that pain go, and a lot of us don't even realize we're holding on to this pain because we think it protects us. Like, okay, I'm never going to forget this, so it doesn't happen again. Someplace unconsciously, even, we're holding on to things because we think or feel or believe it's protecting us, when all it's really doing is stopping us from living our life fully. Okay, it's like what's going on right now. And please don't say, I hope you die. I've heard enough about that all year long. What's going to make you feel safe again to go outside and to live your life normal again? What has to happen to make you feel safe for that? If you're not doing it now, if you're not just living like you're safe right now, what do you have to hear? What do you have to see? Who has to say it? Who has to do it so that you can be free and happy and not full of fear anymore? What's going to bring that in for you? And really think about that, because this is your life. It was given to you. We were born to create and live and have this beautiful, abundant experience. So please think about that. I mean, and that's just one example of how we can be so locked into a mindset. And it might be time to get out of some of those mindsets. Okay, hey, Erin, how are you? Hey, Kelly, I'm going to try to keep up there, and I'm also going to try to keep up over here. So over here, I have some people checking in. I'm going to see if I can make this just a little bit bigger over here. I can. I think Cassidy. Hey, Cassidy. Hi, Champagne. Hey. Thank you for stopping in. If you want to call in and ask a question, the number is the number is 845-277-9131. I'm going to go to the next caller, and the next caller is I think it's
Hello?
Hi there. How are you?
Hi, Toni.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling
How
from?
are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Where are you calling
Good.
from?
It's been a long time. This is Amla. How are you?
Oh my goodness, Amla. I'm so good. I'm so happy you were able to call in today. That's so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, Amla, what's going on?
Yeah, so it's been a difficult year for many of us, but I've had a few health issues and things of that nature, and I'm just wondering in the next couple of months, what do you see for me? Things getting better, things of that.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you again for calling in, and thank you everybody joining in on all the different venues. I'm going to say, I do see you getting better. I see a lot of this is, I don't know why I'm hearing the word trapped, like trapped. So what I'm gonna say, there's something stopping or blocking you from getting better, being healthy. I get a yes on that. So let's start clearing that. And then they found the root cause, and I get a no. Now, I'm going to start clearing that before I start talking, because sometimes I just start talking and then I forget. Conversational ADD, typical Gemini here. So
I understand.
Sometimes, many times, when I'm talking to people, I and they have a loved one in the hospital, or they're sick, I say they're missing something. So we have our symptoms, and we go into the doctor because we have these symptoms, but the symptoms aren't the cause. Okay, the symptoms are what's presenting. So we finally get it checked, right? The cause is something underlying. So I'm going to say to you, your cause is something underlying that they haven't really, they're not there yet. They're almost there. They're not there yet. And so I don't know why I'm hearing, let me think. Some of this is going to be gone. A little bit is going to be gone by the end of the week, and then it will fragment off. Now, not all of it, but some of it is going to fragment off. Now, one thing I always tell people when they go to the doctor, it's great for a doctor to tell you what's wrong, but don't go home and research all the statistics. Because you're not like none of us are like anybody else on this planet, right?
Yes.
So we have to go into that place of power within ourselves, our bodies. The greatest science in the world, the greatest mystery in the world is our bodies. Our bodies were designed to cure and heal ourselves. Now, maybe sometimes medicine does step in to help us, but if we can go in and we can take that light within us and just super pinpoint it on not the problem, but what's causing the problem, what started this problem. So for an emotional root. Now, if you don't believe that, that's okay. If you do believe it, great. And some things are just things that we came into experience. But I do believe 100% that a lot of ailments can be fragmented away. So having said that, we're going to just, it's safe and comfortable for 100%. We're going to clear safe and comfortable to be 100% healthy and strong. A lot of women and some men are really afraid to be strong because, number one, we're not brought up that way. And number two, we're afraid we'll offend somebody. We get nervous about how other people will feel or react to our strength. And a lot of women don't know how to be strong without seeming, they're afraid they'll come off angry or confrontational. So here's a thing. Here's a little key, like thing, a ding, whatever, that just a firm statement to your trueness is all you need. Just a firm statement. Like women feel like we have to explain everything when we tell somebody a no. But no, thank you.
Yes.
No, thank you. Oh, no, thank you.
That's right.
No, thank you. It's my favorite line lately. It's the line I make most often lately. No, but thank you very much. So just know that and be firm in yourself. Be firm in yourself. Okay, love?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
I hope
Makes complete sense. Yes.
I really hope
Yes.
it was very,
So,
very helpful.
so it's gonna get better in the next month or so. Like, I've been going to the doctor. I've been having dizzy spells, and I got checked out yesterday and I had dehydration. So I'm getting better slowly, that's for sure. And I think it's the water I've been drinking. I didn't know seltzer water can dehydrate you. It does.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know, for all you listeners as well, I don't know if you knew this, Toni, as well, but I didn't know that. And he saw my bottle of seltzer water at the doctor, and he's like, you know that dehydrates you?
Oh.
I said, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to
Yeah.
it's going to start, everything is going to start fragmenting away from you. All that has caused this is going to start fragmenting away from you. And fragmenting meaning kind of a piece falls off and another piece falls off and then a chunk falls off and then another chunk falls off. So it's going to bit by bit and then chunk by chunk start to go. And in the next month or so, you're going to notice you're feeling a lot better. Now, I do also want to say, as you move forward, some clarity is going to come back into you. As a matter of fact, a lot of clarity is going to come back into you, and you're going to feel really good about where you are and what's going on with you. And I know that moving forward in January, okay, so folks, I wasn't even going to do this on the show. Have some patience for a moment because it's about to go here. So a few New Year predictions that I was going to wait until my January 1st show to do, but here we are, and here it goes. A lot of things, and so first of all, if you listen to my show a lot, I've made a lot of predictions about things that have happened that have not shown up in the media. Just because something doesn't show up in the media, it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay.
That's right.
Now, so one of my predictions a while back was there were going to be bombings, and then shortly thereafter in other countries, all of a sudden these buildings were bombed. Okay, but now, and I said they're going to make it look like it's a terrorist attack. And look at what happened in Nashville this morning. It just breaks my heart.
That's right.
It just breaks my heart because this is not what it looks like. It is not what it looks like at all. They're making it look like one thing and it's completely another thing. So this horrible thing that happened in Nashville this morning, and Nashville, we are saying prayers for you, stay strong, is number one, another distraction. Number two, this is not what they are saying it was. Just folks, it is not what they are saying it was. It is not. And furthermore, I unfortunately feel like there's going to be a bit more of this coming in different areas to distract us and to make us feel a certain way, because fear is the most powerful control mechanism anyone can use. And look at our whole world right now.
Yes.
Look at our whole world right now. If we're not afraid of one thing, we're afraid of another thing. We were not put here to be meek and afraid. Anyway, enough about that. I'm going to tell you right now, the future things that are coming in, the truth will be revealed, maybe not on mainstream media, but it will be revealed. Seek out the truth and ye shall find. Okay. Second, a lot of truths are coming out that they are trying to hide. A lot of truths about top people, about top stars, about top politicians. And they are trying, like, they are on a mission that as soon as something comes up, oh, let's do this over here to distract everybody with a $600 stimulus check. Oh, that's not working. Let's do this over here. So pay attention to the facts. Don't be like me, an ADD conversationalist that goes, oh, a butterfly, oh, a squirrel. But focus down in on the facts. Find the facts. Find the videos. Find the truth. Okay, second or third or whatever number we're on. Through January, there's going to be turmoil. There's going to be disruption. Pay it no mind. It will be gone. Okay, this would have happened in November and December, but certain things have not been revealed yet that are about to be revealed. Oh, when this comes out, breathe. If you need to stay in your house for a minute, just stay in your house for a minute. Okay, just cozy up, stay in your house. Don't be afraid, but cozy up and stay in your house if you feel like that's the best choice for you at these points. As we go into February, March, everything should start to incrementally get better. Okay. But remember, you are divinely protected. Each and every one of you is divinely protected. You are divinely loved. You have ancestors and angels around you at all times. So no matter what you're hearing about, no matter what's going on, and a lot of this stuff never makes the news. A lot of it never makes the news, which is crazy balls to me. Like, but whatever. Let it go. So as we go into January, everything should be exploding. Now, if you are not literally exploding, but like in your mind, everything should be opening up. Everything should be coming in. You should be getting lots of intuitive hits, lots of ideas. Stay out of the chaos of the world and get into the peace in your life. Open up your mind, whatever you have to do that. Like turn off the TV and sit for like 10 minutes and let new creative ideas come in. Now, this is where I come back to you, Amla. In January, you're going, once this clarity comes in, you are going to be having amazing intuitive hits about how to promote your stuff, your book, and what to do next with it. Just because we can't get out there with our books and do in-person speeches and stuff doesn't mean we can't get online and do a little blurb about our book, right? It doesn't mean that. So you're going to have really great ideas that fit you. Okay, they're really going to fit you perfectly. They're coming in January and through February. Every time you get an idea, write it down, repeat it until you write it down. And you think, you know what I always think, this is such a phenomenal idea. I'll never forget it. 2 seconds later, oh my God, what was that idea again? I mean, seriously. And then I have to like play this game with them to get the idea downloaded again. So take your time and write it down right away. Okay, love?
I appreciate that. I'm definitely doing well. It makes all sense. My book is coming out, and yeah, my ideas are flowing pretty rapidly.
Awesome.
So I'm happy about that. And I write it down all the time. So thank you. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the holiday season.
Absolutely. Happy 2021 to you and the rest of the listeners out there.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, if you want to call in, if you have a question, if you just want to say hi, the number is 845-277-9131. I want to just take a moment to say hi to Catherine, Steve, David. I think I already said hi to Kelly Ann, but I'm going to say it again. And then underneath you. Oh, Erin. Hey, Erin, I'm going to say hi to you again. Based on the fact that I can barely read your names, please don't be offended that I'm not responding to your comments. I'm going to flip over to YouTube. If you're watching me live stream on YouTube, I want to say thank you again to everybody who's connecting here. And again, please feel free to call in and get those answers to your questions. I'm going to go to the next caller, who is dun dun dun. Let's go to 402. Hey, 402, how are you today?
Hi, thank you. I'm just grateful to be able to get a message from my family on this Christmas.
Absolutely. So what's your first name, love?
It's Sharon.
Sharon, and where are you calling from?
New York.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for sharing that with me. I like to know the name of the person I'm talking with. Is there a particular family member that you want to get a message from? I work best if I can do the general message, but if there's someone particular that you want to connect with, please let me know.
My mother.
Okay. Excellent.
My mother,
okay.
My
son. So the first thing I hear, and if this does not apply to you, Sharon, please don't be offended. It might be for somebody who's watching or somebody who's listening, okay? And sometimes this happens. People come in and hijack somebody else's, people on the other side come in and hijack somebody else's reading. But the first thing I hear is Ann. So I don't know if that means something to you, but if it doesn't, now Anne can be somebody on the other side or can be somebody who is still here. So if that doesn't mean something to you, that's for somebody else who's listening and somebody really wants to get that across for somebody. So your mother, okay. So the first thing, there are a lot of people here with me today. Whoo. Just letting some of that go now. Yeah. The first thing she wants to say, like she's standing behind me, so I'm not seeing her physical characteristics, but she's saying, like in this tone, she's like, I'm here. Like I can't do her tone, so please don't be offended by that. Because I said, like, where are you? And she said, I'm here. So the next thing that she wants to say is, the first word she's using is struggle. So I'm going to jump to the conclusion. She's referring to you, that you're going through a struggle, or her last like part of life, or her end of life was a real struggle. So, but she wants to say, she's at peace. She's okay. She wants you to know she is, so this is how it works for me. She's showing me a bedroom. So she's letting me know she's watching over you while you sleep. She's protecting you while you sleep. She wants you to know that at night, when you are in your head a bit, she's there trying to let you know it's going to be okay, that you don't have to kind of go on the way you're going on. And that you can change. Again, this goes back to the whole mind thing. Oh my goodness. You can just change your mind. Just change your freaking mind. You have the right to change your freaking mind. And usually I do not hesitate to swear when they kind of want to let a swear come through, but I've let them all know, because this is on YouTube and WSCS for my TV show, that like, let's keep that, let's squash the swears. And she's like, you can change your mind. It'll be okay. You're being more concerned about somebody else's feelings than your own. You're being much more concerned about other people's feelings, and you're sacrificing not only your feelings, but you're also sacrificing like security. I want to say, like your security. Does this message make sense to you?
A little bit, yeah. But, you know, my mom would never swear. So,
so maybe that's why I got freaking.
But yeah, I'm going through a struggle, and I am more concerned about someone else.
Okay, and what she's saying is, again, I'm happy this makes sense for you, and thank you for confirming that. Just change your mind. You know, just because we agreed to do something at one point, it doesn't mean we can't turn around and say, listen, at the time I agreed to this, it was all good, but now I'm not in the same position. I can't do it anymore. I wish I could, but I can't. And anybody who doesn't understand that is, well, the word I'm getting is very selfish. But even if this is a different type of situation, you always have the right to change your mind. You can step out, walk away, change your mind at any point. It's okay. And stop worrying about others, because what I'm hearing is there's not a mutual, there's not a mutual give and take. There's not a mutual concern. There's not a mutual, just a lot of things are not equal. All things being equal, you wouldn't be on the phone right now. Okay? If all things being equal, you emotionally, mentally, financially would be in a much different spot. Okay?
Right.
But things are not equal. They're not being equal for you. So it's okay. Like, in order, okay, thank you. In order for people to stand up for you, in order for people to respect you, you first have to stand up for yourself. You first have to respect yourself, because people treat you the way you feel about yourself, because that's what we allow. If we, someplace deep inside of us, didn't feel that, they wouldn't do that. And the moment they did, we would come correct and be like, stop. That's not allowed here. Who do you think you're talking to? Okay. But there's something inside of us that says, oh, well, we make excuses for them, or then we try to, like, we put up with a lot more than we should. And sometimes it's because we think it will get better, but things are not equal, and it's okay to change your mind, love. It's okay. And you are so much stronger than you think you are. And so on this note, and what I really want to do now for everybody listening, re-listening, I'm going to work on self-worth and self-esteem, because that is something everybody can use a little bit more of. So we have healthy self-worth and self-esteem. I'm getting a no. So let's start clearing that. And I'm getting right away, I feel this in the throat. And I'm going to throw right on top like a little cherry. We are speaking our truth. And I am getting a no. And I almost want to cry on this one. Whew, it's so fun falling apart on a show. Whew, second time. Okay. So give me a moment here, because now the speaking the truth and clearing the throat is going to take my voice down for a moment, obviously. So love, hopefully, I hope this helps. And your mom wants to say she loves you. She loves you. She loves you. She wants you to know that she is watching out for you. She is with you. And she is trying to give you the strength that you need during this time. She's trying to give you the words that you need during this time. She wants you to know she is by your side. She is going to be staying by your side. And there are many others that are there that are also working to bring to fruition what it is you really want. Now, I need to talk about this for a moment, and thank you for your patience with this. If we really want happiness, we have to stop thinking about our sadness, because in this creating world, in this world where we're here creating, we're creating from our thoughts, but our feelings. So as we create, so shall it be. Okay. So if we're thinking, well, it's always been like this, it's always going to be like this, guess what? It's always going to be like this. If we're creating from that space of, you know what, it's a new day, I can change my mind, anything can happen, then that's what's going to happen. That's where we're going to be. That's how it's going to move forward for us. If we are creating from that space of lack, like there's never enough money, instead we start saying, I always have enough money. And then we change that to, I have more than enough money. And I'm always taken care of. That's my favorite one. I am always taken care of. They are always taking care of us. Always. I cannot express to you how much they want each and every one of us to have the most abundant, divine life, like heaven on earth. That is how it's supposed to be. And we get there with that feeling of love. As I said earlier in the show, and I'm watching my clock wind down, so I'm talking faster and I'm sorry. As I said earlier in the show, during my last near death, when I was out of the body, there was no pain. There was only love. There was only love. This feeling that is so pure, that really very rarely exists here, if at all. And we need to be in that space. And we get into that space.
90 seconds.
There we go, folks, 90 seconds. We get into that space communing with our spirit, communing with our soul. We don't get it. Some people can get it from a book. But when we really go in and ask those questions and we ask our angels, take this from me now. Please just get this the heck out of here. They will. I mean, you would be amazed what you literally feel lift out of you, like a load has been lifted off of you. And it really is just that easy. The belief, the trick the mind plays on us, and again, going back to our mind, is that everything is so hard and we need somebody else to do this for us, like a doctor or a psychologist. It's a thought process. Change your mind. Change your thought process. So, okay. I have about 25 seconds left. I want to thank you so much for calling in. I'm so grateful I was able to talk with you because so much wisdom was channeled through me for this. You know, our lives can change so easily and so beautifully if we just change one thought process a day, a week, a month. Okay, I want to thank everybody for joining me here today. Merry Christmas. I love you all so much. You can follow me on YouTube, Blog Talk, Facebook, or any other social media venue. I'm gonna click out of Blog Talk first, ending, and clicking out. So my Facebook friends, I can tune into you, and my YouTube friends. Okay, so I can keep going on Facebook and YouTube. I just can't take any more callers. So you guys, I want to thank you so much for being here today on Christmas with me. It was the best Christmas gift ever. It was amazing. Thank you. And thank you for all of the comments and the hearts and the love and the Merry Christmas wishes. I want to thank you. I think it's Jake, Julie, David, Steve, Catherine. Thank you all. And I'm sorry I can't see everybody because as it goes up, it starts to, they disappear. So I can only see the last ones. So, and thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to be here every Monday at noon for 30 minutes, doing pretty much the same thing. And I'll be back on New Year's Day with a show for New Year's wishes and New Year's manifestations, where we work on clearing blocks again to money, to success, to thank you, Amy, so much. Thank you for being here with me, for money, success, for opening up new paths, opening up our intuition to ourselves, for ourselves, so we can get those hits of intuitive energy that we so badly need, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Hey, Timothy, thank you for joining the end of my show here. And if you'd like a private session with me, my information is, well, it's not on Facebook. It is on Facebook. I have a page with my website, but the links are below on YouTube. I look forward to next time. I'm going to click off of YouTube first. I'm going to hit end. Thank you again. And